Okay, guys, I'm going on another hot, sexy date. This one's going to be real hot and sexy. With myself. Yes, that's right. I'm going to go on a date with myself again because I make me happy. So check this out, guys. I'm actually running late to my date. Movie starts in 1 minute. So I'll probably be there in 10 minutes. It's going to be 15 minutes late. Hopefully it's just the credits, the beginning credits of the movie rolling up. We're going to be watching Creed 3. Creed 3. And if you know anything, my name is Rocky. I grew up the year after the first Rocky movie came out. That was the whole hype at the time. And so they decided to name me after the movie, the character Rocky. Basically the whole bumble jumble. But anyways, I followed the series of Rocky when it was all big and huge and hyped. We're heading over there right now, and obviously I can't show any footage of the movie Rocky, Creed 3, but I'm definitely going to give you my review on it. So yes, I'm going on the hot, sexy date with myself, and I'm running late, and guess what? I'm okay with being late to my date. No arguing, no fighting, man. Okay. Anyways, talk to you guys soon, and see you on the next clip. A little spoiler here, a little spoiler. If you don't like it, too bad. I'm going to talk a little bit about how the movie Creed 3 actually pertains to real life situations in your internal struggle, either as a man or any human being, even a woman, and some of the internal demons or struggles that you may have internally with your past and your present insecurities and those challenges that you're faced with, and what, when, and how to use which side of you. Everybody has two sides. Of basically, moving forward with this movie, Creed 3 was awesome. Everybody, men and women and children, should watch this. It had the essence of the real Rocky feeling when you first watched it. If any of you ever watched the Rocky movies, it had the essence of it. It had the passion behind it. It had the emotion in it, and it had the power and strength in it. It was just amazing. It was a really good movie. I would highly recommend, if every single buddy on my channel that has gone through separation or divorce or has been hurting by missing their children, no matter if you're a man or a woman, you really got to go watch this movie. This, besides the theatrical space that it is presented in, there is a therapeutic essence to this that will, if you look deeper beyond the movie's surface, within the fiber of the movie is speaking to you. It is speaking to your insecurities. It is speaking to your internal struggle of certain situations in life and how to approach it. This person on you or this person on you. Basically, you have this good side and you have this evil side. And which side are you going to choose? Not necessarily that everybody has a piece of evilness to them, or that anybody has a piece of goodness to them. Not that you have these two people within you. And then this is also good for anybody that has some type of bipolar disorder. I would highly recommend that you watch this because it allows you to look at yourself through self-reflection. Both Creed and the gentleman, Mr. Anderson, his opponent in the movie, where basically the characterizations of them were a mirror image of each other. They were mirroring each other. They were best friends. They would talk to each other. So it was subconsciously, it was yourself, and the way you talk to yourself and how you view yourself and how you feel about certain things and within you, and the way you feel. And this is a reflection of the two characters as being one. They had two characters in the movie, but it was actually, if you look deeper within the surface of the movie, it was actually one person. And they were always reflecting upon each other and looking at each other and seeing that this is the good side and this was the bad side. And how am I able to look at myself in the things and the choices that I make in life and become either this side or that side? Do I become this person, or do I become this person? Do I take action this way, or do I take action this way? And if so, how can I make peace with the two and how they can come together, making peace with these two sides of you, and finally coming to a peaceful understanding and love within yourself? I truly viewed it this way. So for anybody that doesn't view it this way, that's okay. Everybody has their own opinion, but I viewed the movie this way. There was beautiful moments in this movie. There was moments of the father having heart to heart and these graceful moments with his daughter. And the wonderful thing, and I love that Sylvester Stallone did this part, he made the daughter as a deaf person, a deaf child that could not speak. But the parents, the father and the mother too, were communicating to the child through sign language. And then there were some words kind of off to the side to kind of like see what the sign language was if they weren't speaking. And sometimes they were speaking the sign language, the mother and father, because they could speak, but the child could not. I think this was very wise, because if you look deeper, because I'm a deep thinker, if you look deeper within this, we didn't want to take away the feeling and the point of the story of the one character that was the two, by putting an emotional aspect that would tug on a different part of your psyche, being your child. Our children, we love them so much. I know you do, no matter what type of internal struggles you may have. But your child, if you allow your emotions to be controlled by the overwhelming love of your child, you can lose your self-reflection and clear direction of where you need to go in life, because you're so emotionally attached to the child. And so it was very wise for Sylvester Stallone to make this child a deaf child. It was actually important. It was really, really important. And I saw it that way, and I was like, that's why he's doing this. There's a reason for everything in this movie. Every little space had its reason. At one time, he was walking away from his fighter, his buddy, and he's walking through the corridor, and they don't see each other on either side of the wall, but they turn into each other. And one turns in confidence, suited, ready to go. And the other one turned in fear and sweating and nervousness and just scared. It was the two sides that we all experience. And how can you come together, and how can you, which areas of life are you going to be using this or this? And it was nice because it was looking at your weak area, the weak person, the weak side of you, your fears, you're scared, you're shaking, you're sweating. You have this. We all have this. But then we all have a sense of confidence and pride. And you have this. And this was too much. His pride took him too far, and it actually made him fail. And then his fears took him so far, he actually failed in what he was trying to do. So too much of your pride and your ego, living in the ego, will be a failure. And too much of your fears, of the unknown and always running away from certain situations, sorry, I had a phone call come in. And your fears, your deep fears can, and they will, make you fail. It's really important to look at this movie beyond the theatrical version of it and look at it in a therapeutic version. I highly recommend that you guys go see this movie and see it for what it is, and hopefully it can help to shed some light within you and in your situations. I love you guys. Remember to stay stoic, stay strong, stay masculine, positive. Use your aggression to your advantage, but then use your peace and your love to your advantage. It has a space in all aspects of life. Know when to use them to your advantage. I love you so much. I love you guys with all my heart. I hope you guys can go enjoy this movie. You guys take care. Talk to you soon.